Alright. What's he got? America Chavez. That's not enough because we're getting the Mojo buff, and then the Spectrum buffs are just going to be insane. Look at that. Easy win, 34 power. We beat an X-Mansion Hulk. Hey guys, I was wrong. I was wrong in my 6-cost card rating video. In that video, I gave Spectrum 2 stars, or 1 star, I don't even remember. But I gave her a bad rating. Some people told me about it and they said, hey, you should check out the Wongoing deck. So I was like, okay, what's that all about? Well, what you do is you play Wong at a location, and he's gonna give your on reveals the ability to happen twice. And then you play Spectrum, and it's gonna give all your ongoing cards plus 4 power because it's triggering twice. I was like, okay, I see. Then they were like, and what you do is you just fill the deck full of low-cost ongoing cards. You just start flooding it like crazy in your turns 1 through 4. And then on 5 and 6, you play Wong and Spectrum and you win the game. You even throw in the Iron Man in, and you could maybe Wong, Iron Man, Spectrum, 4, 5, 6. Great. I was like, okay, I'll try it out. Next thing I know, I'm 10 ranks higher. It's a good deck. Spectrum's a good card. So we're gonna check out the deck really quick, but first I just want to talk about this deck. It has so many pool 1 cards, and I honestly think you could take out the pool 3 cards, which are Mojo, Ronan, and Wong. They're not necessary. Take them out. Well, Wong is a bit necessary, but not when you're against pool 1 decks, because they're slightly weaker in power, and I think the Spectrum buff to all these other cards like Iron Man is going to be enough. So just really focus if you're in pool 1, put this deck together, put a few different cards in there that have ongoing tags, and make sure that you play Iron Man and Spectrum. That'd be your main combo. You want to focus on that. If you're in pool 3 and you got some other good ongoing cards like Invisible Woman, Rogue, all these sorts of things, well, put them in. Replace Ronan and Mojo if you want. Or Ebony Maw even is one that can be kind of weak in this deck. You know, like these are the ongoing cards that I have, but it's been working for me. Lizard's been fantastic. I might have to increase his rating because he's really good now. Ebony Maw kind of works because your opponent thinks, oh, he's only got 7 power at that location, but then all of a sudden it's an 11 in power, Ebony Maw. Crazy. But you got to get the combo. So when we're playing these games, the thing I'm going to be looking for is having Spectrum, so we got there, and Wong in our opening hand. Or at least by turn 4 or 5, right? If I do get those, then I'm going to probably confidently snap. Everything else doesn't really matter. But Grand Central might suck. Because Grand Central might play our Spectrum. We don't want that. And one way to get around that is to get Wong there first. That might help. Okay, we're getting extra power. Don't particularly need it. I'm going to just punish her down the middle. Even though he hasn't played a single card there. Just getting ongoing cards out there. I don't really care if their abilities land the way they need to. Okay, she's just going to kill my Ant-Man. Super rude. Swarm, so it's a discard deck. Cool. Cards here have -2 power. That's pretty good for us, actually. Again, going to just keep playing our ongoing cards. I really need Wong. That's the thing we're missing here. I got 6 cards in my deck. They're discarding Wolverine. He's going to go to the far right. That's cool. So far, so good. I'm thinking Lizard and Armor on the left. It's just we're really running the risk that after turn 5, Spectrum gets played, and that would be somewhat disappointing. But I need more ongoing cards out there. And even if she does get out there, then she's still going to give the buff to the 4 that I have out there right now. Seems my opponent is just completely abandoned the middle. Could surprise us though. So I could not play Ronan. But again, we're not going to get Wong with the combination. So I have to think of alternatives. I want to play Spectrum anyways. So I might as well Ronan now. But if I Ronan on the left, that would be about it that I can do there. And they'd have the advantage of playing a card. Well, actually, they're going to automatically play a card here after turn 5. What do they have in their hand? one card. It might be APOC, which would ruin us. But I think it's okay. Then we play whatever else we have down the middle. Because really, Ronan's not going to be a lot of power. He might only be 2. Yeah, so the card from their hand's going to get played, so he's going to have no power. She's going to give him the buff to 2. What do they got? It's a blacked out card. It's Nightcrawler. Okay. They can't move that away and then put something else. So it's not... Oh, and then we get Wong. So I'm just going to play Wong down the middle and hope that's enough. They're going to play one card there. Even if it's APOC, we're fine. Yep, APOC. We're not fine! We're not fine. Okay, we got it in the reverse order. You don't really want the cards to happen in that order. That's okay though. We only lost 2 cubes. We didn't snap because we didn't get the combo. That's when you want to snap when you're playing this game. And we're getting right back on the horse. And we're going to see this happen. So we got Wong and Iron Man. That's a good start. We still need Spectrum. And there she is. So I'm going to snap turn 1. I like my odds. I need to draw more ongoing cards throughout these turns. It's kind of necessary. But I have the nuts. So I'm going to snap. This is what you like to see. And if you're thinking like, oh, because of that last game, is it too draw dependent? Every combo in this game is draw dependent, but think about it this way. It's a 12 card deck. You draw 3 at the beginning, 4 on your turn 1, so you have 4 cards right away. And then you're drawing over the course of 5 more turns afterwards. So you only have like 3 cards left in your hand anyways. Or deck rather. So there's a good chance you get those combos, especially if it's only 2 cards that are necessary for the combo. Since I've been playing, it's pretty consistent. I'm just going to throw out Colossus. I could go on the unknown location, in case it's like Death's Domain or something like that. Squirrel Girl. So they got a lot of 1-drops, that's fine. When are they going to fix the Colossus buff? Okay, Atlantis is kind of weird for both of us, so I don't actually hate it that much. I'm going to Mojo on the left because we're both going to get a card, increasing the chances of 4 being on each side. And basically, again, with this deck, it's not wide. We're trying to just win 2 locations. So I'm abandoning the hub right off the hop. He doesn't know that. So maybe he overcompensates cards there. But I'm not giving it any cadence. I'm not going to put cards there. Unless something here is weird. Yeah, unless he gets the Hulk. Jeez, what is that? What is that luck? Okay, so I lied. I guess I'm going to put cards there. How many cards do they have in their hand? 5. It's been a lot of 1-drops though. Might not be able to beat that. So I think we're gonna Wong here. We might have to Wong Iron Man Spectrum down the middle. Or I put Iron Man on the left. It's just 12. That Hulk pull from X-Mansion is a really tough pill to swallow. We're definitely going to Spectrum on 6. So I could either Flood or I could play Iron Man. I only have 2 cards to do the Flood. Unlikely that they play 2 cards at the X-Mansion. But putting, let's say, like Ant-Man and Ronan might be decent. Holy smokes, he got so many cards in his hand as well. He's probably got some Devil Dino that's going to drop eventually. Holy smokes, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Especially if they play 2 cards there. So we're going to go for it. We're going to try and beat the Hulk. Whoa, wave. That doesn't make a difference. I planned on only playing 1 card anyways. What deck do they have here? He did play 3 cards, which is a bit disheartening. All a bunch of 1-drops that don't particularly matter. Buffing up that bishop like nuts. We're not going to be able to beat out with the Colossus over there, but that's probably fine. I am winning X-Mansion. He doesn't have enough power. Like, I couldn't imagine a card that he's going to play at the hub to beat us here. So let's see what happens. Might even snap. Did I already snap? I already snapped. I just snapped turn 1. I didn't need to snap, I snapped. Alright. What's he got? America Chavez. That's not enough because we're getting the Mojo buff, and then the Spectrum buffs are just going to be insane. Look at that. Easy win, 34 power. We beat an X-Mansion Hulk. That's what I'm talking about. This deck is awesome. So definitely go check it out, try it out. I'm gonna have the deck list in the description below, so you can just download it and try it right from there. If you have, like I said, if you have better ongoing cards, put them in. But even if pull one can make it work. Anyways, thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Snap the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time.